Hey, my name's Amanda, and yes, my family of three live full-time in an RV, so I know what I'm fucking talking about. And this is going to be part 2 of answering a whole bunch of questions that people have asked me in my DMs about my lifestyle and why do we live in an RV and all this other crazy shit. So let's get back into it. Mail. Where do we get our mail? We get our mail through a domicile. And if you don't know what a domicile is, I said in part 1, it was the last question. Texas, Florida, and South Dakota are the best states to do that. Okay, so another one asked, what is the best RV for full-time living? I'm partial to fifth wheels. We live in a fifth wheel. Travel trailers or whatever, destination trailers, I mean, are not meant to be pulled. So it's just going to sit somewhere. Motorhomes, I feel like they are too hard to handle sometimes. But I believe that fifth wheels to me are better. They have better layouts. They have better amenities. They have more room, I feel like. But it's just you're gonna have to choose what's right for your family. Why the fifth wheel? Yeah, exactly what I was saying. Better room, better amenities, a more designed layout. And this is what felt right for our family. We had been looking at a few different ones, and the one that we're in now is the one that we had been coming back to. Where did we buy? We actually bought in Texas. Texas has no sales tax. And so, yeah, we bought in Texas and dropped it off here. What's some of your favorite apps that you use? Weatherly or Wintry or weather app. That one's going to tell you a lot about winds and things like that. Thousand Trails. We don't really do a lot of other apps, mainly because we don't do like boondocking or anything like that, where you have to find campground somewhere on the way to somewhere. But yeah. And of course, maps. Apple, preferably. Where do you stay? We stay in campgrounds, or Thousand Trails, campgrounds, Encore, things like that. Right now, we are staying in a campground here in Arkansas. We will be here for another considerable amount of time. But after that, we would go anywhere where there's a Thousand Trails membership, or Encore. What's a Thousand Trails membership? It is a membership where you pay a upfront fee, a one-time upfront fee, a yearly fee, and then a monthly fee to stay at any Thousand Trails or Encore campground throughout the U.S. And I've heard mixed reviews about people saying, I don't like it, the campgrounds are trash, all that. I yet to see many of those that have had, bad reviews. And so it does take a lot of planning to get the space and the reservation in, but if you're a good planner, then you'll be fine. I can say that some areas are better or harder to get into for certain times, like in the winter going to Florida, but we don't really want to go to Florida in the winter because we're not big Florida people. But yeah, that's where we stay. That's what Thousand Trails is. If you want a more detailed account of what Thousand Trails is, you can leave me a comment and I will do a whole video on Thousand Trails. How do I know the campgrounds are safe? We do research. It's called Google. What do you do for money? We do a lot of different things, gig works, Uber, but we also have like a part-time work from home job. So the cost, what does it cost? I do a weekly breakdown cost of our what we paid for a week of our costs. Now it all depends on what and how you've gotten your RV, if you have a truck payment, that kind of thing. Okay, so if you have a truck payment, it's going to be different. If you have an RV payment, it's going to be different. If you have both of those things together, it's going to be different. But we don't have those things, so our lifestyle is a little bit less. We don't pay a lot, and our rent is $535 a month, $525 actually. And with that, we get free sewer, free water, free electric, free Wi-Fi. So the cost completely depends on how you and your family want to live and what kind of debt you guys have as well. Okay, come back for part 3, the last part on all of the questions that I get. You're welcome.